I've been driving taxis for 8 years, mostly nights. It's quiet, the fares are steady, and honestly, I like the solitude. It's just me, the hum of the engine, and the city lights blurring past my window. But there's one ride I got, one that I will never, ever forget. It was early spring, one of those nights where the rain doesn't really fall. It just hangs in the air like a thick, cold mist. I was about to clock out when I got a ping for a pickup near the old, abandoned train station. The area's usually dead at that hour, but the fare looked decent, so I figured, why not? And that's when I saw her. She was standing under a flickering streetlight, her long, dark hair plastered to her face. She wore a simple white dress that clung to her from the drizzle. No bag, no umbrella. And when she looked up as I pulled over, her expression was just blank. Not tired, not angry, just empty. I leaned across the seat and called out, "Need a ride?" She just nodded once. Her movements were slow, almost deliberate, like she was moving through water. When she got in, the first thing that hit me was the smell. It wasn't bad, just strange. Like rain-soaked flowers that had been left in a closed room for too long. Trying to break the silence, I asked, "Rough night?" No response. She just stared out the window as the water streaked down the glass. "Where to?" I asked. There was this long pause, so long I thought maybe she hadn't heard me. Then she whispered so softly I could barely hear her. "The bridge." I frowned. "Which one?" "There's a few around here." "The bridge," she repeated. Same flat tone, same distant look in her eyes. I didn't know for sure what she meant, but my gut screamed that she meant Asterisk at Asterisk Bridge, the one out by the river bend, the one people in town whisper about, but never talk about for long. So I started driving. The only sound was the rhythmic slap of the wipers and the low growl of the engine. But after a few miles, I started to feel it. A strange heaviness in the air, that feeling you get when you know someone's watching you. The temperature inside the cab just dropped. My breath started fogging up the windshield. I cranked up the heater, but it didn't help. Then I heard her whisper something. I glanced in the rearview mirror. Her lips were moving, but it looked like she was talking to someone right beside her, but she was alone. "Sorry," I said. "Did you say something?" She blinked slowly and met my eyes in the mirror. They were dark, but held a sadness that just makes your chest tighten. "He used to drive me here," she said quietly. "Who did?" I asked, and I immediately regretted it. She didn't answer. The rain started again, harder this time. Each drop sounded loud, like someone tapping their fingernails against the glass. The road out to the river is narrow, with these old trees that look like they're leaning in on you. In that weather, it felt like driving through a tunnel made of pure shadow. When the bridge finally came into view through the fog, she leaned forward. "Here," she said. I slowed to a stop near the railing. My headlights cut through the mist, just enough to show the water below, black and endless. She opened the door, but before getting out, she turned to me. "Thank you for the ride," she said, in that same quiet voice. "You're kind," I just nodded, not knowing what to say. "You sure you'll be okay out here?" She gave a faint, sad smile. "I'm always here." And then she stepped into the fog. The door closed with a soft click. I waited, watching her shape fade as she walked toward the middle of the bridge. But she never reached the other side. One moment she was there, the next she was just gone. A fog swallowed her whole. I thought maybe she'd slipped, but there was no sound, no footsteps, no splash, nothing. Just silence. A chill shot through me so sharp, it felt like ice water in my veins. I flicked on my high beams, leaned out the window, and yelled, "Ma'am, you all right?" Only the wind answered. That was enough for me. I slammed the car into drive and got out of there way faster than I should have on a slick road. I didn't sleep that night. I couldn't shake the image of her pale face or that last smile. The next morning, I opened my laptop and a headline made my stomach drop. Anniversary of tragic bridge death. Family remembers local woman lost in 2013. There was a photo attached. It was her. The same woman, same white dress, same haunting eyes. The article said her name was Elena Morris. She had jumped from that bridge 12 years ago to the day. Witnesses back then reported seeing her step out of a taxi just before walking into the fog. I slammed my laptop shut, but it didn't help. That faint, damp floral scent, it lingered in my car for days. And sometimes, even now, when I drive that route late at night, my GPS glitches, the map freezes, and the screen flashes one word over and over, like a destination it's trying to force on me. Bridge. Thanks for listening to my story. If you have a spooky experience you'd like to share, drop it in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more strange tales from the road. Stay safe out there.